Okay, y'all, this is a little garden tour starting right here. I have to thin out a lot of those. These are radishes hanging, and then some stuff has not come up. I think those are zucchinis. I think this is a winter squash right there. One came up, and then the other one is kind of struggling. Nothing here. Some zucchini. Another zucchini, and then my cantaloupe has not come up. My sunflowers got destroyed by milk slugs, so they're kind of struggling. And that, which I think is a zucchini, that's the pumpkin, is doing okay. Another zucchini got damaged by the slug. I put some cardboard on this area, had a bunch of grass. I still am working on that slowly. It's a process. And then I also put cardboard along this edge because I was kind of getting tired of weeding. And then I think I planted everything that's gonna go in this garden, but the marigolds are still missing. But it looks very messy because it's been raining a lot. I put all the stakes. So the back row is all indeterminate tomatoes. And in between each is a basil. And then over there, I put a bunch of peppers. And don't ask me which ones are those, because I don't know at this time anymore. I don't know which ones. And then that's a tray of French marigold that I need to put in. And then we have paste tomatoes, I believe. Some tomatoes that are like, this one is a little one, it's a manzanillo. I just put it there, I don't know. I put 2 tomatillos in. They're so small, I don't know if they're gonna survive, but you know, we're working on it. And my marigolds that I planted at the beginning are about to start flowering. By the way, the bugs love the marigolds, but they haven't touched too much my tomato plants. I think this one is the one that has the most damage, and I've taken some of the lower leaves, so that's okay. But you see how that one is, that marigold. Oh, sorry for the shakiness. But yeah, and then here in the middle area are tomatoes, more tomatoes, and I planted a little marigold in front of each. This tomato that I got from the nursery, y'all, I'm having fruit. That's exciting. And then this last row close to the cardboard is all eggplant. And what I did was eggplant, marigold, eggplant, marigold, eggplant, marigold, and then I kind of gave up, so it's all like eggplant, peppers. And then lastly, I planted these bush cucumbers right there. These are bush cucumbers. And then I think this is something tasty. I can't read it from here, but tasty something. It's another cucumber. So I planted those all along this area near to the fence. I had cucumber melons, and as I told you before, they didn't do good. So I planted a seed right next to each other. Like right next to the plant that is planted, I planted a cucumber melon seed. Hopefully they come up. I also planted a backup plan because I thought these cucumbers were going to die, and they're doing okay now. But some of those seeds did come up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Like for example, right here, I planted like right next to it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but yeah. Lastly, this is a patch of wildflowers, and they're coming up. They're taking their sweet time. And here's Oreo. He's just entertained. But yeah. Lastly, my carrots are sprouting. I chop a lot of oregano and basil from this bed, and even lettuce, surprisingly. And then the flowers are doing well, but something is eating them. Something is eating like the zinnias. There's a little holes down here. And then along this fence, we have sweet peas and beans. Remember that I thought they were not gonna come up? Well, they did. There's a little area back there that is nothing germinated, so I'm gonna plant some, like maybe 2 or 3 there. These are bush beans. And then my second batch, I planted it on the further back. But yeah, they're looking good. Some of them are not looking very healthy, but like one of them, but I'm pretty happy overall with these. And then lastly, I'm just gonna show you what I've harvested today. This is my harvest. I got some oregano and basil and some lettuce, and I also cut all the runners for my strawberries down here. But these are my strawberries, how they're looking. We have some nasturtia that came, and they're looking very cute. Mixed lettuce, and then the strawberries. This one and this one and the last one is not producing, so I don't know what's going on there. This one, which is the oldest one, has been producing a lot, and I just been eating them. So yeah, nothing is being preserved. I'm just munching on them. But these are how they look like. And then lastly, we have bush bean, and nasturtia right here. And I guess this one is also coming up, but I don't know if I'm gonna leave it because it's too close. And this one is coming up. And then yesterday I planted a whole batch of potatoes. All these are potatoes. These are 7-gallon containers. This one, I don't know how many gallons it is, but I can show you in comparison. I only did 1 potato here, and then honestly, y'all, I was kind of struggling, so I just put like either 2, 3, and I think the max that I added was like 5, if I'm not mistaken, because I just wanted to use all these containers that I already had, and I didn't want to purchase more. So yeah, that's how that's looking. I don't know if this is gonna be their final destination, because I'm kind of scared to put it down there, since the slugs are eating a lot of my sunflowers and radish. I had to put them up over here. Oops. I had to put them up over here. Because the slugs were eating the leaves, and we don't want that. So yeah, that's my garden tour. Oreo, no, Papa. Oreo is being a little bit mischievous, but you know, what can we do? Here it is, the little eater of everything. No. And now he just jumped on me. Anyway, moving on. We have cilantro, the flower that I bought at the garden center. Marigold. Leave it. Good. All the lettuce that was there got demolished by the rain. Hey, no! Jesus Christ. He's gonna give me a heart attack. You saw that in action. Y'all, my marigold is flowering and he's trying to eat the freaking bud. And these lettuces were doing okay, and then it rained again, and it just, I think I just need to give up on them. And like literally, I cleaned this whole container, like on the outer part, cleaned this area in the house, and it rained again and it splashed. I need to put some mulch because I know that helps with that. But you see, they're doing okay. They're just, the rain is not giving them a little time to recuperate. So yeah. And then this basil got destroyed by what I'm assuming either a bug, Oreo, or Luna. Who knows? Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that. But I'm a happy camper. Someone said that as long as these strawberry runners are in water, like in a container just like that, they will create roots and you can repot them. So that's what I'm going to do with these. I have a bunch under the base, so I just, you know, they're all like there, all those stems. And the base is so aromatic. Just ready to clean it up and maybe do a pesto. Lastly, I don't know if I show you this, but all the iceberg lettuce is sprouted. The dill sprouted. And these are the old dill plants. I want to harvest some because it's tall enough now. The greenhouse is looking like a real mess since I'm moving stuff, taking stuff outside. This got one day that I forgot to water and got kind of sad. But yeah, and it's a total disaster, especially with the rains. Like, I want to just be ready and be able to clean up. But I wanted to show you something. The indoor strawberry is actually putting fruit. It's almost ready to pick. And look at these lettuces. They're looking nice. And then lastly, we got oregano. Mint has not sprouted. Thyme. Basil. Sweet basil. Parsley. Cilantro. And rosemary. I don't think nothing has come up. But yeah.